Hi, you guys. How you guys doing on this afternoon or evening or whatever you guys want to call it? Um, you're back with your girl Addie from Addie's Books and Movies Chat, and today we will be discussing episode 13 of the Tango series, which is called the Wrath of Ruth, the Wrath of the Wrath of Ruth. The Wrath of Ruthless Ruth. Now, the episode starts out. The episode starts out um, with it being dark and stormy all over the castle, and Rapunzel's father knocks on her door, and he asks Rapunzel which photo of him should they put in the main hall. But in my opinion, the photos that I saw on the show, they both look the same. But whatever. So, when he doesn't get an answer and he doesn't see her in her room, he looks through her journal, and words to the wise, looking through the journal, even if you're the father of the princess and not the queen of the princess, you never look through a girl's journal. So he looked at it and realized that Rapunzel's been going through adventures that she hadn't been telling him about or the mother. So the next day, he orders the guards to follow her around everywhere. But when she gets annoyed by it, she tries to lose them, and she loses them by going to the smuggly duckling, where it is also raining and stormy. But she just ignores it and just continues to walk to the sparkly duckling to hear ghost stories, from the crew. Okay. One more question before I tell you guys, like, the main plot. How does she not have pneumonia? She has no shoes on. It is raining, and when your feet get wet, or when your face get wet or hair get wet, you will catch a cold from not being buttoned up or having shoes on. And she never has any shoes on. And it just amazes me how she never caught a cold after this episode was over. So anyway, she goes into the smuggly duckling to hear ghost stories, and and this is when the guys tell her about Ruthless Ruth. Now, Ruthless Ruth was the main owner of the smuggly duckling before they were. Okay, so let me break this down. Before Rapunzel came in, they were telling ghost stories, correct? But it was Rapunzel who noticed the bat, and she almost and that's when she almost touched it, and she almost dropped it when she touched it. So when she dropped it, they were like, "Princess, be careful, 'cause that bat is cursed. It belonged to the previous owner that used to own this assembly duckling, Ruthless Ruth." Now they said that Ruthless Ruth was a barbarian who if anybody crushed her, she'd take that bat and tell everybody that crosses her that you will feel my wrath. And so at night she used to go on rampages. So anyway, Rapunzel drops the bat. Rapunzel drops the bat, and now she tells, and now everybody's telling her she's gonna come after you. Ruthless Ruth is gonna come after you. But you know Rapunzel, she's always looking on the bright side. So she doesn't believe this. Meanwhile, the captain of the guard comes in and says, "Oh, Rapunzel, what a surprise meeting you here." And so he tries to take her back, but it doesn't work. He tries to take her back to the castle, but it doesn't work. Because now, since Rapunzel dropped it, and now because it's raining and the roads are flooded, they cannot leave. Now that she dropped the bag, they are all stuck there until Ruthless Ruth comes and actually gives Rapunzel a piece of her mind. Well, meanwhile, Rapunzel goes off into the basement and she sees this song, and then this ghost says, "Listen up, Rapunzel." And then, to top it all off, it turned out that Ruthless Ruth wasn't a barbarian. Well, she was a barbarian, but um, she never had a wrath with anybody. She was just a shy singer, and she used to write songs and pop and 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 um. And what she used to do is write songs in private, and she was so scared to share them with anyone. Being a singer at the Snuggly Duckling was her dream, but she passed away before she could make that dream come true. So, the reason the storm started, and the reason the bat came to Rapunzel is because Ruthless Ruth was trying to get her attention to get her to play her song, which Rapunzel does, and she does very well, and everybody starts singing except for the captain, and the captain breaks the bat, and then all of a sudden, Ruthless Ruth gets mad and said, "If you guys don't play my song, you'll be stuck here for all eternity." And your mustache captain over there destroyed my dream. And now you guys will never be free. But Rapunzel tells her that your dream is always in your heart and you should never give it up. So Ruthless Ruth listens, and she actually makes this very catchy song called "Listen Up, Listen Up." It is a very, 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 very catchy song, and it is still playing in my mind. And I wish I could play it on Amazon Music for you, but we don't have Amazon Unlimited. So anyway, after that, Ruthless Ruth passes on, and she tells Rapunzel, "Rapunzel, you help me, get free, but maybe you should be taking your own advice." And Rapunzel actually asks her, after all this time, why now? Because, Rapunzel actually said, "After all this time, Ruth, why would you show yourself now?" And this is when Ruth said, "I needed someone who would understand, and I knew that you would." So she ended up Ruth ended up passing over, and Rapunzel decided to tell her dad that she wants to be free without the guards and she wants to explore the world away from the castle. But when he sees that she's safe, he hugged her and said that he loved her so much. And then it just got her to change her mind. So that is the end of episode 13. Ruthless Ruth. The Wrath of Ruthless Ruth. And that was my favorite episode because the song was my favorite. And I cannot wait to share episode 14 with you guys tomorrow. I will see you guys in my next video. Take care. I love you. Bye.